Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Frostborn video. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to do the forge. Oh, first I gotta look for the key for the forge. But first I'll show you guys what is needed. So this is the best way to do the forge is with Fire Mage and also with the Instigator helmet, the Dragon Armor chest. If you don't have the Dragon Armor chest, you can just use a full purple gear, or that's the best way, to be honest. It's less time consuming and you use like way less resources, bro. So for instance, if you're gonna use blue gear or green gear, which is completely fine, it would take way longer, but I would recommend you to do it with a family if you're going to use that low gear. If you're very new to the game, definitely try to join a family to then do the forge, which would be way faster and you'd level up way quicker in the game. So if you're gonna do it solo, this is the best way to do it, with the Instigator boot for extra speed and bonus damage to the monsters. That's the same thing that it does for the Instigator helmet. That gives you 20% bonus damage to the monsters, and you get 15 damage resistance from mobs. With the pants and the chests, you get 10 points to your health. And also the Fire Mage is the best for PvE if you're new to the game, or if you don't know. The Fire Mage is the best for PvE, and the Rat Staff is a high damage weapon. Yeah, so the Rat Staff is a high damage weapon, and also I don't have much Wrath Staff. Well, I have other Wrath Staff, but they need to be repaired, so I'll just use these bows as substitute. I could use this technically to slow the mobs. Then I could just switch back to do damage, but it will take from my buff that I get from the Fire Mage, which is okay. But first, let me go ahead and try to find the key for... Where am I going to find the key? All right, so the key for the forge, let me go ahead and find that real quick. Okay, that is the key. I'll also bring this just to do extra damage and stuff. All right, so first, just to remind you, you'd also need to go to the popular district to then get the boost. Definitely go that place first to get the extra boost for the Sanctum, bro. Sanctum Odins definitely need that extra boost to the popular district in Newheim. So I'm gonna go all the way down to the fireplace to get that extra boost. That is definitely needed. So it's called Odin's Might. Definitely need that. Alright, that's Odin Might. As you can see here, your attack deals additional damage in the Sanctum of Odin's. Only lasts for 1 hour though, just to let you know. So that is the reason. So there isn't any intent or any reason specifically to wear the bag that I have on at the moment, which is perfectly fine. It's a legendary backpack. I just need it for the extra space and stuff that it gives. But you can wear any backpack that you wish to wear. That is also perfectly fine. So there's only 9 hours left. I already did the guest hall and the sanctum. So now I'm gonna do the forge. So just to let you know, this skill right here, that's on let me go ahead and just click it real quick. The firebolt, this is basically to you could stack this and do way more damage to mobs. So that is very good when it comes on to the Fire Mage. All right, let's make our way straight up to the forge. How inconvenient. I turned off the music so you guys won't hear the music in Odin's here. It's kind of chill, but it is copyrighted, bro. I don't want to get copyrighted on the video here, so I definitely muted the music in the background. Alright, so what you can do to stay safe, you could just basically open the chest here and place all your equipments in case you die, bro. You don't want to die, because if you die, you lose durability on the weapon. Well, let's go ahead and just grab the first mob here. Just keep your distance. That's about it. And that's it, bro. You can either stack, but you can see the one fire here below my name, the fire icon that has the number 1 on it. So once that hits 4, that's like the max, and then you can do a bunch of damage and stuff. And let's go ahead and just grab other mob here. You know, increases your damage to the mobs. So it of itself does damage, and also fire effect, extra burning effect. You know, melted pretty quick. You want to spend less time and you know, get more out of what you're doing than, you know, spending a lot of hours. But at first, if you're very free to play, then it will take a while for you to get the gear that I have on, because you can get these in the season pass from side events that are available and stuff to get the dragon armor. Sometimes, you know, login events or something like that, or other means in the game. You could get it through raids and PvP. That works too. Let's go ahead and just open this here. You know, Frostborn is a game of patience and time. So, you know, just patience, bro. Pure patience, and you'll definitely get to where you want to be. Just consistently, you know, daily playing the game will definitely have you rich in no time. 100%. Or should I say 99%? Depends on how you play though. You could definitely lose a lot if you raid a lot and if you PvP a lot, which is not smart, you know. If you love to PvP, it's good to PvP, but, you know, take a break from PvP, bro. Take a break, man. All right, let's go ahead and just heal real quick, because I, you know, don't want to die in case. You could definitely die right here through the trap right here. Oh, also to let you know, for these door right here, you could definitely open and clear those doors. But I'm just gonna go straight to the boss. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to. Then I'm gonna just clear the other rooms and stuff. I'm gonna just go straight for the boss, bro. All right, so for this is just a pattern. You just gotta figure it out. Side to side. You could just practice right here, bro. Not get any hit. But eventually you might die here the first time. So what you want to do is you want to place your stuff in this chest right here, just in case you die. You don't want to die. So I'm just gonna go. Let me show you guys. So, you know, once you figure the pattern, it is pretty easy. You can even glitch here, which would not be good. So, but if you still place your stuff in a chest, you definitely want to bring a weapon, because a mob is up here and you can just go straight right here, avoid the mobs, and then turn this off. You don't want to aggro the mobs. If you don't have any weapons equipped, then you can just immediately start killing these mobs right here. Pretty simple. You also could bring, as you can see, I did bring in my bag right here, you know, bolas, in case to grab any mobs and, you know, place to avoid getting hits and stuff like that, which it's inevitable to, because you have to get hit, bro. Even if it's once by a archer or something, sharpshooter, because they do distant damage and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys how to deal with the boss. To deal with the mobs is pretty easy. Just keep your distance. That's about it. And for these mobs here, I didn't explain the first time I saw one. For these mobs, they explode, so you don't have to kill it. You could just aggro it. Aggro. I kind of glitched there, my bad. But it basically explodes, so you just want to run out of range, and you will not get damaged and stuff. All right, so for this, this is a mini boss right here. It drops the fire axe. You just soup up. When fighting this boss though, all you need to keep in mind is when he throws up, after that skill right there, side that skill, then he will throw that up. You see that purple thing over his head? You don't want to do damage there because you're basically gonna do damage to yourself. You could basically die there also. So you just want to avoid that by all costs. You don't want to hit him while he has that purple thing up. And that's about it, bro. It's pretty simple to kill this boss here. It's just a mini boss, nothing much. There are other rooms, but I'll just show you guys how to deal with the bosses. Explain certain things. Just keep your distance with all the mobs. This room here, you could also open the room here, and you want to get every mob in the forge here because you get more pendants and also ropes and cloth, which is also good for bandages and stuff and other use in the game. So that is perfectly fine, chat. Go ahead and loot these. Bada boom. Make our way up here. The sharpshooter is the first thing you want to kill here though, because they do damage and they are annoying, bro, and they just stay one place. So you want to definitely get the sharpshooter as fast as you can. So in regards to those other rooms, they're pretty easy, they're pretty simple, just regular mobs and stuff. You just want to I shouldn't get hit there, but you just want to keep your distance from the mobs. That's about it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the next challenge. There are two challenges in forge here. So the first one would be the fireball. That would be pretty easy to do once you get a hang of it, but it's completely fine if you die the first time. You just want to ensure that you have your stuff hidden in the chest so that you don't lose durability once you die, because you don't want to lose a bunch of durability from all the gear that you have on. You can also do it in green gear, which is perfectly fine, or in blue gear, but it just will take a longer time span. As you can see here, that is how you deal with that mob. This door right here has a mob. This also has a mob, so you can definitely open that, also kill them. But I'm just gonna go straight for the boss just to show you guys just a feel of how to do the forge. This is basically just for new players and also for free to play players. Just a little guide on how to do this zone here. It is pretty simple, man. Once you get a hang of it, it is pretty simple. It's pretty simple, and you'd have to do Odin's approximately 3 times because you need 3 different keys. So by then you should have a full set of purple gear to do forge. If you want to do it in blue, that's perfectly fine. You could definitely do it in blue gear, and you could use blue weapons also. Perfectly fine. It works the same way, but this is the fastest way. Once you have the helmet, instigator helmet, the pants and shoes, that is the fastest way. I'm just hoping that the pants doesn't break when I'm fighting the boss, bro. I don't want it to break. Break. And each mob, they drop gold pendants and silver pendants and also wood pendants, which is good to open the cache and stuff. You can even avoid those mobs if you want to, but I would recommend to try to clear as much mob as you can, just to get more ropes, basic resources, all that. Yes, sir. So this is the door to the boss. You want to open this door. Other doors has giants in it. But let me deal with the mob here first real quick. And as you can see, there is a sharpshooter in the back, and he is definitely doing damage to my gear, which that's not what I want, because the pants is basically broken. 39 more hits and it is finito. It is risky, but I'll still try to not have it broken. I don't want it to break though. I want to repair it. It's the only instigator pants that I have that doesn't need repairing, so that is the reason. And keep your distance as usual. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way right around here. Kill that mob, kill that mob. Pretty simple, guys, pretty simple. Alright, so when you open the door here, you'd finally see a a giant, my bad. I think I went the wrong direction. Did I? Oh, I did not went the wrong direction. I opened the wrong door, my bad, man. My bad, opened the wrong door, chat. Absolutely wrong door. You don't want to get hit by that skill there, by the stone giants. You don't want to get hit. Try your best to avoid getting hit by there. But I opened the wrong door. I should have opened this door here, and then after these mobs, oops, I got hit. Got hit. Get hit again. It's perfectly fine if you get hit like once or so. Alright, so when you open this door right here, this is where the traps are. You want to time it. Boom. Alright, so I got hit there. I'm going to show you guys the right way to time it. My bad. Alright, so you got to time 1, 2, 3. As you can see, there's a pattern that you have to look for. Boom. Then you move pretty easy. Time again. The pattern. Boom. There's another pattern there. Then you run. Avoid the fire. There's another pattern. As soon as it went out, then immediately go. And that is it. Then you gotta kill these mobs right here. Kill that mob. And this is what you use to turn off the trap. My voice is cracking a little bit, but yeah, that's what you do to turn off the trap. Open the door here, so you're basically close to the boss room. I mean, we did miss a lot of rooms, but we could definitely go back to open those rooms, which is not hard at all. So there's a chance that you might mess up and die. So what you could do is that after you kill these mobs here, you could place your loot in the chest. You could place your loot in the chest over here. Let me show you real quick. And boom, you could place your loot over here in this chest, which I'm gonna do. Or you could place it in the bodies here and then loot it later. So these are basically broken. If I die, bro, it's gonna be gone. So I'll just keep these in my inbox, which is completely fine. I'm gonna switch back to this, and I definitely have to get back the buff. But let me go ahead and just open the door here. So this is the chamber for the golem. So for the golem, just to let you know, he is very slow. So all you'd have to do is to keep your distance and shoot, run. If your health is low, then heal, of course. But the main challenge here for the golem, bro, is these here. So these are fireballs. They let fireballs loose. So you definitely want to avoid getting hit by these fireballs. So all you have to do is just run around while still doing damage to the boss. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. And you also want to stand in the corner here in case if you're not able. Well, first you'd have to stand in the corner here, but if you're not able to sight all this, that's pretty fine. You can just stand in the corner here, and you gotta melt the boss as fast as you can. In that case, that is maybe what we will do. There's a lot of different strategy to kill the boss here. But let me go ahead and just stack up real quick. Battery low. Start doing some damage. Keep your distance. Melt. Keep your distance. You don't want to get hit by that. You can get out of the way. And you don't want to get too close, because if you get too close, he's going to do the thing where he jumps and creates a fire pool around him, bro. So you don't want to activate that as yet. Just keep your distance as usual. Keep your distance. You can also bring fire bombs just to do some extra damage on the side. That is perfectly fine. So there's pretty much, you could stay in the corners here, bro, and you know, keep doing damage. Once his health reaches half though, once it reaches 5,000, then that is when the fireballs start to, you know, appear, which is very annoying. So you could actually die trying to side all those fireballs and stuff, bro. It is very annoying, chat. But there's a pattern to when the fireballs or is basically active. But I'm gonna show you guys here. So it starts, okay. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of damage from him here. You can basically also do that, and it's perfectly fine. And you can also stay here, which it does, you know, a little bit of stuff. You don't want to get hit by his skill there too. So you can just stay in one corner here, bro. You do a lot of damage and stuff, so just keep on doing damage, stay in one corner. So you could either use that corner here, or you can also use this corner over here. Although the pants is still okay, the pants is still safe, it's 25. So you could stay in this corner or the corner over there. That's perfectly fine. Just stay in one place and try to kill him. Once you see him starting to use the spread fireball, you want to get out the way, try not to get hit. So also the benefit for killing the golem here is to get this was once the most rare item in the game. It no longer is, but it drops the fireball, which is still good for the Sylvan class or any archer class. You could definitely use the fireball for. That is perfectly fine, because it's awesome that he does drop that. So it's either he drops this or the fire dagger. So it's, you know, it's a high percentage chance that he will drop the fireball, which is perfectly fine. And we did not die, chat, so we could then, you know, go back to the chest. Just try to remember your loot. You don't want Odin's reset, and if it resets, then you will lose your gear, which is no bueno. So you definitely don't want to forget that you did leave your gear in the chest. You don't want to forget that, bro. And then you don't need to run all the way back. Just go straight and just use the speed pod right here just to show you guys. You know what, let me also open the chest here. And voila, also has great stuff you definitely want. Leather strips. You can even come back. You can drop off at your base, come back and get the rest of the loot. Definitely need all that you can get. You know, same thing here with the giant. Just keep your distance. Servant of Ash. Keep your distance at all time. You can also use the bolus, which, as you can see, I basically didn't use any bolus at all because I have quite a amount of speed when it comes on to having the instigator boot on. So I, you know, fairly keep my distance. Or there's a trick. Let me show you guys the trick here. So you can use this right here, which is the frost bow, and boom, which does slow. You can change the bow, slow again, so it keeps moving slow and never caught up to you, bro. So it doesn't even matter if you have on any boot, or, you know, it could be even naked, and still do that and keep your distance. But to have on a armor would definitely be way better, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It is way better to have an armor on. Yes, sir. I'm gonna switch back to the Wrath Staff. Alright, so this is the door here that you'll need to exit. You can definitely loot after though. I'm just showing you guys for, you know, video purposes. You can definitely loot after. You can also open the rest here and complete the rest of Forge. As you can see, it is not that hard, and you can definitely enjoy the scenery. You know, hopefully this video does help. Really appreciate y'all for pulling up. Thanks for watching, and peace.